Welcome back to Hanthorn's Performance. We have a customer bike today. We got a couple of them here. Both been dropped off past couple days. This old girl has been sitting for like 15 years. That's next episode stuff. This one, Honda Rebel. It was purchased and brought over here for us to look it over. Make sure everything's all good. I rode it already once. Rear brake's a little loose, so we're going to see if we can adjust on that. It had a fresh clutch put in it at the end of last season, so we might do some minor clutch adjustment. And, you know, check throttle cables and tire pressures and look at our brake pad wear and all of that stuff. And we'll make our suggestions to the people that own it. But yeah, it's a early 2000s Rebel 250. You know, the basic, like, king of all cruiser starter bikes. Taught people how to ride for a better part of like 3 decades. It's still doing the job, you know. The seat's got a minor little tear in it. That one's been touched up with electrical tape. I'm pretty sure somebody like armored all this or something, because that might be the slickest thing other than good pussy I've ever sat on in my life. But yeah, so I'm gonna post y'all up. We'll get a shot of it firing up and let her warm up a little bit, and then we'll check the fluids and go from there. But yeah, this thing fires right up. So we're gonna set our choke all the way down. Boom, neutral lights on. Hit our fuels. That's good. Maybe. Well, did we run out of gas or something? Kind of what it sounds like. Kind of sounds like it ran out of fuels. said, we got a little bit of a, it sat overnight and we might have a touch of fueling problem. Fuel coming out of the vent. But yeah, it's also cold as shit out still. This is Ohio, so you know, we're beginning of March and it's still a solid 22 degrees outside. But yeah, bike runs good, good idle's good. Obviously I'm gonna pull some plugs out. We're gonna look at those, read on them a little bit. But first we're gonna get the saddlebags off, adjust the rear brake, and take a spot look at the chain and see what kind of condition she's in. But all in all, it's a Rebel 250. It just runs fine. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'll switch y'all to a time lapse, and we'll pull the bags off. Okay, so let me adjust y'all. Alright, we're back here. This brake, it feels decent in your hand, but I'm telling you, like when you're trying to stop with it, it's not good. So I'm going to just tighten it up a smidge and let that be. I came over here and we looked at the chain, and I mean, that is just way too loose, and that axle's all the way back. Not all the way back, but we're gonna have to pull that axle back as far as it'll go basically, and see if that'll pull the right amount of slop out of that chain, because I am not okay with that. Like, Free Play spec says 3/4 of an inch. No. Throttle addicts hat. Get yourself on. So yeah, so we're gonna mess with the chain. We're gonna mess with the brake, and we're gonna pull some plugs out, see what they look like. Put some peakers on them. It looks like this is sketchy. Okay, so we'll do the thing. Bust this loose and slide all of this back as far as it'll go. Some tension in that chain. Chain's real rusty. I might just tell them to try to get a new one. But that's what we're gonna do. Adjusting on some stuffs. You think those plugs are some sort of normal size? Like a 5/8 or something? You know? Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a 14. So we're going to bring that in just a smidge. What are we going to do with that guy? That already feels so much better. Just go a smidge more, give it a try. See where it goes. Alright. That should do. Should do for that. Be pretty good. Where's my gloves? Let's put something on the mitts. Put something on my mitts. Don't start smoking, guys. Gloves over here. Gloves. Let's loosen this guy up. That one. That's the size of that one. That's not the size of either of those, because those are different. See? Screw that guy back. Don't start with me. Okay. So these guys are 10s. Very nice. See, this guy's got just like an aftermarket plate with a hole drilled in it at the end. Then we'll wring that guy loose. The odds that it's this size. Right here. This one. Nope, smaller. Perfect. 22 millimeter, if y'all didn't know. Get it all loosed goosed up. Now we're gonna see if we can throw it on that jack right there, because motorcycle is on the motorcycle lift. And I started that. I wasn't planning for this or that to come in, but they did. So, you know, we're gonna work with just regular jack. Gonna lean her over. Well, that's not working, is it? Oh, almost. Perfect. Perfect. Very well. Very good. It's in neutral. We'll be able to spin it. See, that's what I'm talking about, the chain, boys. Oh, that chain's toast. Oh, that chain is toast. It's wrecked. Alright. We got some hard spots in the chain, and it's way out of adjustment. So we're gonna adjust it. Like I said, pretty much all the way back. And then we're gonna lube it up and let the customer know that this chain is, well, toast. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. Get these gloves off because they're already annoying me. perfect. That's about, I mean, we'll just go a smidge more. Right there. I like where that's at. And then we're going to come over here and do the same thing. Just did the shit out of it. I wonder if I've got a washer for this thing, because that's terrible. That's just terrible. Let's see if we can find a washer, huh? This big one would work. It's a little bigger and uglier than I'd like, but it'll work. Perfect. They'll probably have to readjust the brake after doing this, being honest. Because how all this cantilever bullshit ass shit works. Bring that back. Do that right there. That's not so bad. It's hitting on the jack is the problem. Especially now that it's tight. So yeah. The chain's a lot better. This sprocket's basically round. So it's not going to be perfect at all. But that's what you got to do. What you got to deal with when you're just doing an inspection. Edit that real good. The alignment seems okay. Just measure from center to center. Get a tape measure. Do that in a second. Tapes are over there. Oh, no, we need to hold that. It's just gonna keep moving it. There we go. Nice and pretty. Nice and pretty. Now we'll bring this guy in. There we go. Good and click. Like I said, it's stuck on the chain, stuck on the jack. So lubing it's going to be a bit of a problem. But that's okay. We'll find the stuff and we'll get it done. Should have got this guy out already. What I should have done. This one. Fine chain lube. Fine chain lube. Chain lube. Chain lube, chain lube. Ha! What is that? All weather chain lube. Oh. Like I said, this chain and this sprocket is in pretty bad shape. So I'm just going to lube the piss out of it. And then probably go ride it. And then see if we can rescue the thing. Center of the bolt, 1.5. It's not right. Probably use a little more on this side, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna loosen that back up. We're just gonna put a touch in her. Hey, love. How we doing? This chain on this thing is unhealthy.
It looks like it. Rusty as shit.
Yeah, it's real bad. So I'm doing some minor adjustments to it. And then I'm gonna run it down the road. I just hit it with a bunch of lube. I'm gonna run it down the road and see if it gets good. It's a beautiful cold day we have.
It's always cold.
Yeah. Also, this back plate's I can't even say aftermarket.
Homemade?
Yeah, it's homemade. These nuts were trying to fall through the hole that was drilled in it, so I installed a washer from our stash. Now it's safe. Beautiful. Cool. Chain's a lot better. It's not as loose. So we'll drop it. Now you're going to run the jack. We'll just go straight down. Whee!
So often we get fighter jets around here.
Oh, training day. Who knows?
Why do you not go all the way up?
It's stuck on the chain. There we go. Yeah, see, still's got slop in it. The 3/4 of an inch that the book asked for. And then, you know, it's got lube on it now, which is good. It didn't fucking have that for. Oh. Baby asleep?
Huh?
Baby asleep?
No. She acted like she wanted to go down and she started whacking the side of the crib.
Oh, yeah. Not happy. 5/8 too dead. My luck, it won't be a 5/8 spark plug because Honda. It is a 5/8 spark plug. Oh, they weren't tight. Why does it always happen with used bikes?
I'm seeing a trend here.
Why are the plugs never tight on used bikes? They're sparkulators. They go in the motor. Snug.
Now she's standing.
All these plugs are roached.
Being laid up on a night.
Are you talking to her? She can hear you?
No. No. Put that down. Night night.
Modern day parenting. You yell at your children
Through a camera.
through a camera.
Night night bean. They may be.
Okay. Tighten plug down. Install goddams.
She's so confused.
Is this one loose? Yeah, that one was fucking loose too. Okay. So we adjusted the brakes. We adjusted the chain. And now we're going to let it warm up and we're going to check oil, put the seat back on, and take it for a ride. We need fuels. Chokes. We should need chokes. Loud and warm. Alright, so we got our list for this thing. We're going to put plugs in it. And then an oil service, maybe, maybe not. Probably do brake fluid too. And then try to sell chain and sprocket shit. Just wrote it. It's fine. It works. That one doesn't. Next video.